You're not going anywhere, India. You made your own bed. Now you're gonna lie in it. Me and my girlfriend used to come up here. Leslie Ann. She died. I know it's not much, but it's all we could afford. You know, the guy at the desk even asked about her. I told him that we were up here now, that we just got married, that we were on our honeymoon. He's not going to bother us, no matter what he hears. If I ungag you, you promise not to scream. It won't do you any good anyways. Nobody's going to hear you. Now, you promised, remember?
Thank you. I'll do anything you want, Floyd. Anything.
Anything? And shut up. I need to think a while.
You know, this is really rather awkward. Here I am, tied up in a city motel cabin, and I find myself attracted to you.
Shut up. Yeah, shut up. You know, nobody's going to even realize that you were gone for quite a while.
Strong, decisive men have always been my weakness, Floyd. That's what you are. Strong, decisive, virile. I've wanted you since the moment I met you.
Yeah, I remember. You walked into the club like you just stepped out of some kind of fashion magazine or something. You were so beautiful. I did want you. What man wouldn't? But that was then. Now I know better. You're nothing but a cold, calculating witch who would stop at nothing. That's what I'm trying.
I'll scream.
Yeah? Nobody's gonna hear you.
What do you want from me, Floyd?
Yes.
When morning comes.
Really? My father and I exchanged those tapes instead of letters. It's much more personal. Floyd, I'm telling you, my father hates to write letters. I'm just... All right, you win. I never thought it would end this way. But I'm glad it's over. It's been a long and tedious game.
Game? That's all this has been to you, hasn't it? Hasn't it?
Oh, yes. A wonderful, glorious game as long as I was winning. But I'm not anymore, and it's boring. There's too many people and too many rules. Now, you've got what you want. Let me go.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do that. You see, now that I have this, I get to make the rules. This is my game. And the first rule is you have to stay tied up. Because you haven't suffered enough.
You're out of your mind.
Maybe.
What do you want from me, Floyd?
I want you to beg. Yeah, I want you to beg for forgiveness. That should take some time.
You're crazy.
Am I? What do you say we listen to this tape?
No, I don't want to.
Well, you don't have a choice. You see, this is my game now. And you're going to understand what you've done. If it's the last thing you do.
Claire is...
From the very first day you were telling me you needed somebody to sabotage you.
Blue Jack and Beth were right. It's all in the tape. Philip did pay Andy to blow up the club.
Yes, Philip paid Andy to blow up the club. So what?
So what? This proves Lou Jack is innocent. It also proves that you did bribe Philip into marrying you. That's 2 lives you messed up, and we just started counting.
What does it matter to you? I've never hurt you. I barely know you.
Those are my friends, people I love. You ruined their lives with your stupid, selfish meddling. But you didn't stop with them. No, you went on. You and your jerk husband did me in 2. That was my club. I put every dime I had into it. That was my big chance, my big break. That was my chance to be somebody. And you just threw that away.
I didn't know. I had no idea, not until now. Floyd, I'll help make it better. I'm Miss Spaulding. I've got money. I've got power, influence. I'll make your dreams right again. I'll pay for them.
No.
I swear I will.
No, I hate you. You think you can go around messing up people's lives and then expect to buy some forgiveness with an I'm sorry and a few lousy bucks?
No, Floyd. Come on, I'll help.
No, it's not going to work. You're going to have to answer to me now. You was blind? You're gonna blackmail Philip into loving you again? No, it's too late.
Oh, no, Floyd, it's never too late. No, you've made me see what I've done and how I've hurt people. I'll make this up. I swear I will.
No, it's too late.
No, I'll go to the DA. I'll tell him I lied. I'll say whatever you want to prevent Jack. I'll even see that you both get enough money to open a new club, a better club.
Shut up.
And that's... I'll drop the charges I had brought against her.
You never said that's name on Jack.
My God. That's what this is all about. Bess. You're in love with her, too.
The first time we met, she's different from any other girl. She doesn't just use a guy or see what she can get out of him. She doesn't expect anything from anybody. Just seeing her. Just saying hello to her. Seeing her smile. It lights up her whole face. She's good. And open. And honest. What guy wouldn't love her? That'll make him like her anymore.
Thank God.
I wanted to ask her out a couple of times. But I knew I couldn't have her. But just loving her is enough. That's why I'm gonna see to it that you never hurt her again.
No, it always comes back to Beth. I don't understand. What is it that makes men attracted to her? She's not beautiful. She's not smart. What's the magic? Come on, Floyd, tell me. What is the fatal attraction with St. Beth of Rains?
There is no sound.
Go ahead, scream. Nobody's gonna hear you, remember?
No more, I can't take any more.
Sure you can. You're a taker from way back.
Floyd, you've got to take let me go.
No, you're never gonna leave this cabin.
What are you going to do to me?
Somebody as smart as you ought to be able to figure that out.
Room, sir? Yeah, Jason, I was upstairs getting dressed, and I noticed that my wife's clothing is still here.
Yes, sir?
Well, why didn't she take it with her after I left yesterday?
I don't know, sir.
Would you please ask the staff if any of them spoke with her?
I will, sir, but I doubt very much whether any of them were aware that she was here.
It's strange. I thought that she'd take everything she owned and then some since she had the chance.
Excuse me, sir, but perhaps Mrs. Spaulding didn't want her things.
Yeah, maybe some of them, but, wait a minute, not this. She'd never leave this behind. Unless... Wait a minute. That woman doesn't give up. She probably thinks that she can talk me into taking her back. Jason, I want you to inform the staff that under no circumstances is Mrs. Spaulding to be let into this house while I'm here.
Yes, sir.
And please ask the maid to pack her things. I don't want her to have any excuse to be here waiting for me.
Very good. Excuse me, sir.
Wait a minute. That might be her. Tell her to come back later.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Is Philip home?
Oh, Ross! Ross, oh, come in. Good to see you. Jason, this is my uncle, Ross Muller. Ross Muller, Jason.
How do you do?
Thank you, Jason. That'll be all.
Thank you, sir.
Ross, come in. It's perfect that you're here.
Why perfect?
Well, look, I got to talk to you about India. You're going to be so
We have
happy.
a lot more to talk about than India.
What are you talking about? What's wrong?
Obviously, you haven't seen this yet.
Oh, my God. Why? Why?
She loves him.
Fine. She's made her choice. She's got to live with it now. In any case, the only thing that concerns me right now is India.
Philip, you can't ignore that. This could be very dangerous.
Ross, I want to start divorce proceedings.
You do? When?
Immediately. Will you represent me?
Oh, yes, of course I'll represent you.
Oh, great. Thank you. Look, there's only one snag. India and I signed a prenuptial agreement.
That doesn't surprise me. India would do something like that. How much did you agree to, anyway?
Oh, look, I don't care about the money. She can have whatever she wants. The only problem is that I agreed to stay married for a year. I mean, that's what I need you to help me get out of. Any way you can.
Oh, I'll do my best, Philip. After all, you have sufficient grounds, you know.
Okay, great. Look, I'm going to get you a copy of the agreement.
No, hold it. That can wait.
Wait, no, Ross, it can't wait. I want this divorce finalized immediately. That's the only thing that matters to me.
No,
now.
what matters right now is that Lou Jack and Beth are on the run.
Ross, look, I don't want to talk about that.
You have to. It directly affects you.
Look, I feel sorry for Beth. I really do, but she's
I'm not talking about Beth. It's Lou Jack you need to be concerned about.
Lou Jack?
He hates you, Philip. He blames you for putting him in prison.
Look, Ross, I know that,
Think
but...
about it. He's on the loose now. He's angry. He's desperate. He has very little to lose. Now, who do you suppose he's going to come after first?
You're married to Roxy?
Nope. I'm married. The cops are everywhere. He's not crazy enough to come anywhere near this house.
Yeah, well, Lou Jack is not exactly thinking rationally right now, so don't you take any chances. First thing you have to do is hire some more security guards.
Ross, that won't be necessary. I'm not in any danger.
Yes, you are, Philip. You didn't see Lou Jack after that trial. You don't know how bitter he's become. And now that he's escaped, he may be out for blood.
I'm afraid Ross is right.
And Alex, what are you doing here?
The same thing as Ross. I came to warn you.
I didn't think you cared about what happened to me.
I would be lying if I said I weren't still very angry with you, Philip. But even so, I would never wish you.
Dead? Look, thanks for your concern, but I'm not worried.
Why?
Because of Beth.
Listen, Philip, I know that you still care about Beth, but she doesn't return that love, and she hasn't for a long time.
Beth won't let Lou Jack do anything to me.
Philip, please, for all our sakes, stop this fantasizing about Beth's feelings for you. So much of what has gone wrong these past few months would never have happened if you'd only faced reality.
Beth knows what I did for Lou Jack. She'll tell him.
For Brandon? What on earth are you talking about?
My confession. Beth was with me when I told the police about my involvement in blowing up the club.
Confess. Was it because of Beth?
No, I do care about Beth. I always have. But that wasn't the deciding factor. If it had been, I would have told the truth a long time ago.
Well, what was it?
I took a good look at myself. A long look. Finally, and I realized that, well, it scared the hell out of me.
India. None of this would have happened if that witch hadn't come to town.
No, and Alex, I share the blame for what happened. I'm the one who hired Andy Ferris. And then I denied all responsibility when he was charged with blowing up the club. And Alex, I swear to you, that explosion was never meant to happen. I hope you can believe me.
I hope so, too. Go on.
Well, then I couldn't tell Beth that I had caused her blindness. So I lied. And I kept lying. And the lying twisted me. It turned me into something I wouldn't even have recognized a year ago. And then finally I I couldn't deny what I'd become. And I couldn't live with it. So I went to the police. Now the only thing I feel is relief.
Oh, darling, I will help you fight those arson charges.
So will I, Philip.
With your confession, a new trial will be called and Brandon will be freed. Everything can still be made right.
I don't know if it's going to be that easy, Aunt Alex.
Yes, Brandon's escaped. But we can't get around that so long as no one gets hurt. Extenuating circumstances, wrongful imprisonment, etc., etc. Who heard your confession anyway? Was it Saunders?
Yeah, Saunders was there and some guy, Assistant Commissioner of Police Whalen, and a Mr. Stern from the State Attorney General's office.
Who, Kenneth Stern?
Yeah.
Well, if Ken Stern was there, there's not going to be any red tape, but it's strange that I haven't been notified yet. As attorney for the defense, I should have been the first to know.
Yeah, Ross, I've been trying to tell you.
What?
Saunders believed me, but Whalen and Stern didn't. They refused to reopen the case unless I can produce physical evidence that's going to corroborate my story.
That's outrageous.
Well, I'll get Stern on the phone immediately.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to do any good. That tape is the only proof that they'll accept, and somehow I don't think India's going to give it to us.
Told her you had confessed?
Yeah. Took the wind out of her sails.
Not for long, I'm afraid. That woman is as relentless as she is devious. She will never give up.
Jason, I'll get it. Warren.
Good morning, Philip.
Oh, Warren, did you find out anything? Well, go on. You can speak freely.
Oh, so you two are working together again?
We all are one big happy family again.
Warren, will you tell us?
Yeah. India's missing. She never returned to her motel room last night.
Did you search the room?
I tore it apart. The tape wasn't there, but some of her clothing was. It looked as if she planned on coming back, but for some reason she didn't.
Probably left town if she thought your confession implicated her.
I doubt it. Mere charges of perjury and arson are hardly enough to scare the likes of her.
Charge of first-degree murder should do the trick. Come on. We all believe that India killed Andy Ferris, don't we? Well, I told her the police didn't believe me, but she knows that they can change their minds at any time. I think she left the country.
But what I do know is...
Oh, Brandon escaped last night, and she's afraid he'll come after her.
It would serve her right if he did.
Warren.
I think she'll stay away. She knows Lou Jack's temper.
We have to find her before Brandon does. If we don't, there could be a second murder, and this time Brandon would be guilty.
About. Don't be stupid, India. Now, you don't want to scream, do you? You don't want that gag back in your mouth. And you're not going to scream, right? Right. That's better. I almost forgot.
Ow! Ow! You're hurting me!
I told you not to try anything. You're not going to get away from me. And... I'm not finished with you yet.
Oh, God. What are you going to do to me?
Yeah, before she leaves the country.
We've got to find India and that tape.
We're right back where we started.
Ross, can't we report her as a missing person? Have the police put out an APB
No,
for
she
her?
won't be considered a missing person for another 24 hours.
In 24 hours, she could be halfway around the world.
We have to track her down now. Brandon's life is at stake.
I'm going to go see Ken Stern.
Wait a minute. Wait. What? Ken Stern? From the Attorney General's office, Ken Stern?
Yes, and if he doesn't listen to me, I'm going to go over his head, all the way to the governor if I have to.
Can you get them to reopen Brandon's case?
Alexandra, I'm certainly going to try. Philip, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to make them believe your confession.
That's okay, Ross. I'm ready to take what's coming to me. Just don't let India get away.
I won't, not if it's the last thing I do.
Please hurry, Ross. Every minute that Brandon is out there on the run, he's in danger.
And so is Beth.
If we can get the law on his side, he might turn himself in. Otherwise,
I'll do my best, Alexandra.
you do what you have to do, Ross.
I understand.
Jack and Beth are okay. We have to believe that.
Yes, darling, they are.
And Ross is going to get Lou Jack a new trial, too.
We'll catch up with India. I promise you that.
We have to. Before the police catch up with Brandon.
Roy.
I'm not.
No, you couldn't.
Don't count on it.
You're not that stupid.
Oh, well, thank you, India.
You'd never get away with it. You wouldn't free Lou Jack from prison. You'd just join him there yourself.
That wouldn't help anybody, would it?
No. No, it wouldn't.
No, you're right, India. Murdering you would be a very bad idea.
I knew you'd listen to reason.
But there is something that would solve everything.
You'll let me go.
You commit suicide.
What?
Yeah. That's the answer to all our problems.
No, I wouldn't kill myself.
You might. You know, look at all the rotten things you've done to everybody. You were overcome with guilt and remorse.
No.
Suicide's your only way out.
No, you wouldn't get away with it. No one would believe it. I won't do it.
Did I say you had a choice?
Lloyd, please listen to me. You let me go. The police are looking for me now. If they find us, they'll put you in prison for kidnapping.
Why would the police be looking for you?
Philip's worried about me. He's bound to have called them a while ago.
Philip doesn't give a damn about you. You know and I do, too.
No, he loves me. We had a misunderstanding. It's a bit frantic.
I've had enough of your lies, India. I'm the only one who cares about you now.
Where are you going?
I think I'll go get some air. Just so you don't make any noise. We don't want to disturb the neighbors now, do we? Don't worry, dear. I won't be long. Oh! While you're sitting there, lying there, why don't you think of some ways to kill yourself? It'll help kill the time. A good suicide takes a lot of good planning.
Oh, my God, no. I have
to. Will you stop eating and think? India is in trouble. Now, where would she run?
To Phillips.
No, not this time.
Yes, this time. You're the only one in Springfield she'd turn to.
Oh, my God, she could be on a plane to Europe this very minute.
No, I don't know, Ann. Alex, come on, she doesn't have any money.
When has that ever stopped India before?
He's right. She's probably seduced some rich fool already and taken him for everything he's worth.
Yeah, just like she did to me.
Oh, darling, don't be so hard on yourself. You caught on to India in time.
Before she had a chance to bleed you dry?
You didn't let her get away with anything.
No, just my self-respect.
It might be Ross.
Hello.
Is that you?
India.
Philip, thank God you're home.
Find out where she is.
You gotta help me. He's after me.
Who? Who's after you?
He's kidnapped me. Philip, he's gonna kill me.
Look, India, take it easy. Now, where are you?
I don't know.
India, take a look around. Where are you?
I'm in the woods. He took me to a cabin. He tied me up. I got out, though. He's gonna help me.
He? Who? Who's he?
Crazy, Philip. He found the tape in my purse. He thinks I killed Andy Ferris.
She's got the tape.
Philip, he's got a gun. You gotta help me.
Okay, look, I'll come after you. Just tell me where you are.
I can't.
Tell me the number where you're calling from.
555.
India. India! India! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I remember when I could barely do.
I'm not sure.
Did she hang up on you?
I don't know. Somebody did. She screamed and then the line went dead.
Are you sure it was India?
Yep. I'm positive. She was hysterical.
Hysterical about what? Hard to get your favorite perfume while you're on the run?
She said somebody kidnapped her and that he was going to kill her.
Oh, who writes her material?
Where is she, Philip?
She didn't say.
Sure she didn't.
Who kidnapped her?
She didn't know.
No, of course not. She's trying to put one over on you, Philip. Don't you understand? She needs money. And what better way to get it than to stage your own kidnapping? You pay the ransom, Philip, and bingo, she's got enough money to blow town.
No. She sounded too scared.
She's a hell of an actress. She can be very convincing when she sets her mind to it.
Hey, look, I know. I've seen her in action. But this was different. I think she's in trouble. This is for real.
But who would want to kidnap India?
I don't know. And Alex, I think she's in trouble. She said he had a gun.
Oh, my Lord. It could be Brandon. Lloyd, you gotta let me go.
No, I don't.
I got through to Philip. That's where I am.
You don't even know
No,
where
he's
you
on
are.
his way right now.
Philip wouldn't cross the street to save you.
No, he loves me. He'll do anything to save
He's
me.
had it with you, and so have I. Read this. Take a look at it.
Jack escaped. With Beth's help.
I should have been there for her. I let her down. That's because of you, India. It's always because...
No, Floyd, this is wonderful. Lujak's out of prison. He's back with Beth. That's what you wanted.
No, it's not enough. Not by a long
No,
shot.
Floyd, you can let me go now. Lujak's free.
No, he'll never be a free man as long as he's got a murder rap hanging over his head, and now Beth's in danger, too.
No. Lujak's a clever guy. He'll take care of Beth. He'll be all right.
All right. Read it. Read it right here. Right there.
Vanacek is considered to be armed and dangerous. Police are ordered to
Go on!
shoot to kill.
Gotta save him. It's up to me now. And you're gonna give me help.
What do I do?
Don't you remember? You're gonna commit suicide.
No, Floyd, please don't.
But first you're gonna write a nice little suicide note. Saying how you killed Andy Ferris.
No, I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't.
Somebody's gotta pay for Andy Ferris's murder, and it's not gonna be
Don't
Lujak.
have to do this, Floyd.
It's the
Listen
only
to
way.
me.
It's the only way.
You've got the tape. Give it to the police. They'll give Lujak another trial.
No. Trials go wrong. People lie at trials. Innocent people get sent to prison.
I won't lie this time. I swear I'll tell
You're
the
damn
truth.
right you won't. You're gonna write right now. You're gonna make a full confession, signed, sealed, and delivered.
No, nobody will believe it. You won't get away with it. Nobody who knows me will believe I committed suicide.
You're gonna explain that too. You're gonna explain how you couldn't live with yourself anymore after you killed a man in cold blood. How you sent your own brother to prison for a murder you committed.
No, Floyd!
Sit down, India. Right!
What's gonna happen to me after I write the note?
Usually when people write a suicide note, they die.
Oh, my God, help me!
Nobody's gonna help you now.
No, Floyd, please don't!
Then I'm gonna take the body back to Springfield. I'm gonna fix it up real nice in your hotel room. Put the suicide note in plain view so the police can find it. It'll be an open and shut case, just like Andy's murder. They'll have the motive, the confession, and the killer, all wrapped up in one neat little package.
Please don't.
Beth and Lujak will be safe. And we'll all be able to get some peace finally. Now quit wasting time, India. start writing your goodbyes.
It's from... No, Philip, you stay here in case she calls again. Come on, Warren.
I say let Blue Jack do what he wants with her. She deserves it.
I don't want any more killing.
Not even India?
So far, my son is innocent of murder. I intend to keep it that way. We'll be in touch, Philip.
I'll be here. If I know Lou Jack, he's not going to stop with India.
You can't commit suicide without a note. Now write your confession and sign it. Then you're gonna die.
Lou Jack, I've been expecting you.
You're taking too much time with this, Indy. I'm starting to get annoyed.
I can't do it.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Please, Flo, I don't.
I don't see what the big deal is. Just keep it short and sweet. Just explain how you're going to commit suicide.
Oh, Floyd, please. In the name of God, I beg you, I'll do anything. Don't kill me.
I'm not afraid of you, Lou Jack.
Why should you be afraid?
I know why you've come back. You're out for some sort of revenge, right?
That's not true.
Now, come on. I know you've got India. God knows what you've done to her.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, come on. I'm next on your list, right?
I ain't got no
We
list.
came here for help, Philip.
I don't want to do anything to you.
What about what I did to you?
Well, Beth said that you tried to straighten that out. You went to the police and you told them the truth.
Yeah, but they didn't believe me. It didn't work.
That's not your fault.
Come on, please, Philip. We haven't got much time. The police could catch up with us any minute.
Look, wait a minute. I thought that you came...
I have nothing against you anymore.
You mean that?
Yeah. All I care about is proving that I didn't kill Andy Ferris.
Yeah. We can't do that alone. We need your help, Philip.
So what do you say? Are you with us?
What do you want me to do?
Thank you.
Thanks.